Let's talk about customer avatars, aka buyer personas. We're going to be diving into what they are in this lesson. Do you know the game franchise The Sims by EA Games? It's one of my favorite games to play. You get to create a character, dress them up, and play God in their lives, basically. You get them a job, you get them married, you have them commit crimes, and so on. Now, that character you create is an avatar. It's a fictional character. A buyer persona or customer avatar is similar to that. It is a fictional representation of a business's ideal customer for a specific target segment. So a buyer persona is something you create, someone you create to represent your ideal customer as a business. Now, it is a model or avatar that you create based on data and research with a tiny, very tiny sprinkling of assumptions when unavoidable. First of all, I want to go ahead and explain the difference between your target market, the target segment, and your buyer persona, also called your customer avatar. Your target market consists of everybody that exists who could potentially be a customer of your brand. So everyone who has a problem or a desire or a need or a want that you solve or that you provide something that solves for, that is your target market. People who have the ability to pay for that solution, they are all part of your target market. And then you come over to your target segments. Now, your target segment refers to the different groups or classes of people within your target market. So let's say you are a fashion brand and you sell clothes for women. Now, you can have women of all types, women of all occupations, women that live in different places, come to buy your products. They have the money to do so. They all fit within your target market. But then when you start to segment and classify them, oh, we have professional women, we have corporate clothes for women with 9 to 5s. Oh, we have plus size clothes for plus size women, stylish clothes for plus size women, running up to really big sizes. Whatever your size is, we have a trendy, beautiful outfit for you. That's the second segment. Oh, we have perfect dresses, hot dresses that will make you look sexy and gorgeous when you go out to the club, when you go out on a date. We have the perfect outfits for baddies. That's the third segment. Now you have taken this general target market and you have broken them apart. You have split them apart into different segments based on their characteristics and the specific things they are interested in. That's the difference between your target market and your target segment. Now, how about your buyer persona or customer avatar? Now, imagine that you say, okay, we have corporate clothes for career women, right? That's a target segment. And then you create a buyer persona. So you create an avatar. You say, this is corporate Karen, for example. And this person is a professional. She's a data analyst. She's XYZ years old. She lives in this city. She's earning this amount of money every single month. And when it comes to fashion, she loves keeping things formal while still expressing her personal style. You have gone ahead to create a customer avatar, one single person who is your ideal customer of this segment. I hope that makes things clearer. In summary, your target market refers to everyone who could possibly buy your product. They have a problem or challenge or desire that your business solves, and they have the money and ability to pay for that product. With your target segment, you break your target market into different groups of people based on their unique characteristics and needs. And then you create customer avatars to represent your ideal customer for each segment of your market. I hope this makes things clearer. Let's use a skincare brand as a case study. My target market is Black women in Europe who struggle to find skincare products made for their skin type. So that's my general target market. Black women, they live in Europe, just struggling to find skincare products made for Black skin. Now, my target segments include Black women in Europe, but they're prone to acne. That is their problem. That's their segment. Then we have Black women in Europe who suffer from dry skin. So that is a separate problem. That's a unique segment of my market. And then we have Black women in Europe who don't want to spend a lot of time on a skincare routine. So they are looking for low effort products that will get them results without requiring them to spend 1 hour every day on their routine. So you can see how I've taken my target market and I've broken it down into 3 different segments. Now I can go ahead and create an ideal customer for each segment. So an ideal customer or a customer avatar for the acne-prone Black woman, one for the dry-skinned Black woman, and another for the low-effort only Black woman, because they will all have different fears, different challenges, different goals, and so on. This is the difference between your target market segments and customer avatar, aka buyer persona. Now let's look at why customer avatars are vital for business success, because what's all the fuss? Why would I go through all that work, right? You might be asking that question. Having a clear and detailed breakdown of your ideal customers is important for all business activities. Everything a business does must be modeled around the needs of its ideal customers. Now, when you create a buyer persona or customer avatar, it reveals those needs to you and helps all teams, all your team members, to see who they are serving and creating for. So when you're creating a product, you'll be able to look at your customer avatar and create a product for a problem that's there. When you're creating marketing content, you'll be able to look at their fears, look at their challenges, and create content that resonates better with them. Your buyer persona is going to come in handy when you're creating products and services, when you're crafting your brand strategy, when you are creating your marketing strategy, when you're creating content across channels, whether that is your social media, your newsletter, your website, even physical marketing materials. It will also come in handy when you're creating and launching marketing campaigns, including paid ads, because you'll be able to tailor your messaging and tailor your offer to really resonate with the people you're trying to attract. It will also come in handy when you're carrying out corporate social responsibility. And that's why you see a lot of companies who do CSR. You will see them support causes that they know their customers will be passionate about. So you would see an eco-friendly brand or a brand that's passionate about sustainability support an organization that plants trees, or supports an organization that cleans the ocean, or supports an organization that does something related to, the earth and taking care of the earth and sustainability and recycling and so on, because they are tailoring every single thing, including their corporate social responsibility, to really resonate with their customers. So when they say every 10% on every sale made goes towards this organization that helps plant trees and all that, you would see customers are more likely to respond and make those purchases because they believe in the cause that the company is supporting. And this is why customer avatars are extremely important. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I create content like this where I break down business and marketing concepts so that you can understand them, apply them, and build a more profitable business. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.